G'day, Tragic here, and welcome to Mage Night. This is going to be a quick little playthrough to test my new knight, Willard. And we're also going to be testing my new mod, which is Mage Night Tragic Edition version 3. This is an updated version of my mod, and the goal of this mod is to reduce automation to allow you to have custom scenarios without poor old Tough having to actually programming everything into his very awesome mod. So this is just a simpler version of the Mage Knight mod with some quality of life improvements to make it a little bit easier to use. This is the release candidate 2. It will be available to people to get eventually, but it's not public yet. I'm going to test the mod, and at the same time I'm also going to test Willard, which is my new knight. So I've made Dicinia and I've made Mevok. And I'm almost finished Willard, and then I'm going to make one more, and that's going to be 4 new knights. And then I'm also going to actually add some cards to every card pool, and some tiles, and some monsters. So it's going to be a proper big box expansion for Mage Knight. But anyway, for now, I'm going to be testing Willard and testing out the mod itself. So let's grab Willard to start with. And we'll just randomize everybody else. I won't randomize those 2 custom guys. We'll get a very good one, Etheria. She's one of my favorite knights. And for the token pool, we're going to use Blitz. We're going to have competitive spells off. And we're not going to have the Tesla tokens mixed into the actual general pools. So basically, turn on Blitz and turn off competitive spells. Let's run that. Now we are going to play my favorite quest, which is Dungeon Lords. Dungeon Lords isn't that great for testing poor old Willard though, because Willard he's a bit like Norwes. He's really designed as a what's the word? You know, like unit based. He's all about units. And you can't take units in the dungeons, but we're going to use it anyway. So this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 1 core city and 1 blue city. So that's the default settings. Dungeons forced. But we are going to actually have an extra random city, 2 extra golds, and 1 extra countryside. And I'll just put this here so you can see what happens. Build the pool, and yeah, blam. Okay, so let's just drop these over here. Okay, so we got a castle and castle, and we've got a mage tower. So this mod has hotkeys to drop those things down, and that's about that. Okay, so we're ready to go now. We're basically ready to play. Willard gets to choose the first, so we'll just choose our tactics. Okay, what have we got here? He wants to get here. He wants to go first. So I think he is going to take planning. And this guy, he is going to take, I guess he'll take Mana Steel. Can't go wrong with Mana Steel. Let's take a green. Okay. So we are ready to play the first round. I'm just going to save this. YouTube round 1. Okay, so let's get into it. Starting with, it's now, that's the same order because 3 goes before 4. So we're starting with Athena. Okay. She is gonna go 4. What have we got up here? We've got pretty crappy guys, I reckon. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. And that is going to flip this guy over. Okay. And I'm just going to do that. So that's 5 and move him here. Oh, and she goes first as well, actually, which means she gets to place that dungeon because one dungeon gets placed. Now, technically in the rules, you don't have the dungeons turn up on the start tiles, but what I do is I have the in order of the players who get to go first with the cards. I let them place tiles on the start tiles. So if there was 2 start tiles, Athera would place one and Willard would place the next, and so on. Anyway, whatever. So that's 5 to that start tile where the dungeon is. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to draw to 5, and we'll end the turn. Okay, so Willard, we need 4, 5, and he's going to end up here. And just discard them, and he's going to draw up to 6. That's the end of his turn. Okay, so what have we got here? We have 5 attack, 5 ranged attack, which is actually enough to kill most of the monsters in the game. But there's no other mana. We do have a green saved here. So let's do it. Can't go without risks. So let's attack that dungeon. Flippo. Ooh, it's terribly annoying. So this is 8 to block, or it is 8 to attack. We can't block that. Let me see if I can block it. Actually, go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Five, 6, 7, 8 to block, and then only 3 to attack. Oh no, 3, 4, 5 to attack. Except we need the blue, which means we'd have to go 5, 6, 7, 8. That blocks. And then we have 1, 2, 3 attack. So unfortunately, because there is no decent dice up here, remember dungeons are night rules, which means you can't use gold dice. See, they're nighttime rules. Where are dungeons? Up here, nighttime rules, see? So unfortunately, we're going to have to, it's not too bad though. We're just going to go 2 wounds, and then we're just going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is him killed. Okay, I'll just save a camera angle here. That gives him 4, takes him down to here. Why is there 2? That's a bug. Like I said, this is a release candidate, so there's a few little errors. So put out 2 copies of his control tokens for some reason. Anyway, so we go to 4, that means we level up. We also beat a dungeon, so we get to roll the artifact die. We get an artifact. Okay, so we have the Banner of Fear, which is extremely good banner. We also have the Book of Wisdom. I'm going to take the Book of Wisdom. And we also get some skills. What have we got here? We're going to take the mana generating skill, and we're going to take Power of the Crystal, whatever that's called. Okay, boom. So that was a pretty good turn. Oh, and also we're just going to send a control marker down. Now this guy, okay, so this is one of his new cards. It's basically a replacement to threaten, and he is going to use that to hire this bloke here. So he's going to go 4, 5, 6, and he's hired, and that is that. Okay. Now it's Athuria's go again. Luckily, we have gained a green die here and a blue die. We're going to use the blue die. Move 2 or heal 2. We're going to use it to heal 2. And then I'm going to just discard that and draw 1. That was probably a bad idea. I could have discarded Tranquility. Whatever. Okay. Willard's turn. What have you got for us? Okay. So once again, we'll just go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 up here. This reveals this guy. Okay. New turn. If you're wondering how I'm flicking around the camera, this new mod's got hotkeys into zoom to the player mat. And if you look in the top left, there's my custom turn order thing. That's doing the turns and stuff. Okay, so what have we got up here? We've got Blood Ritual, which is a fantastic card. Then we've got Intimidate, Peaceful Moment. Okay, none of them really interest me. So instead, he's going to go, let me just quickly look at my discard pile. We've used 1 march. I should have healed with that, and then I could have moved with that. Oh well. I don't want to get rid of, well, we don't really have the mana to pay for both of these, so I'll just do 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that moves me into this spot here. Okay. Right. Now, we can take 1 unit into a maze, and we are currently on a maze. So what have we got here? Let me have a look here. There's no reds. So I think I'm just going to have to go 3. Actually, what's this guy? Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to go 3. Okay, so that's 5, 6. So that's 5, 6, 7. That gets me an artifact. Then we have a total of 3, 4, 5 ranged plus 2 block, which wouldn't really help us. Well, it's a big risk, isn't it? Or we can go 4. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going 4. That's 3 move, 4 move. That gets us a token. We are now going to flip it. Okay, so it's 6. So lucky we did that. So I'm going to go 3. And then I'm going to go 6 ranged using concentration to create a white mana token. And that is 1 sniped monster. Okay. So that is 5. He also comes down to here. We get 2 artifacts to choose from. Oh, and I'm definitely going to take the diamond. Okay. And we'll just put that token over here. Now, I haven't done this manually, but basically we'll just shrink that down and stick it on. Oh wait, we didn't get a, we did 4, didn't we, actually? It was 4, not 6. So we actually don't get one of those, we don't get one of these. We get to choose a spell. Because if we look over here, for a 4 movement, we get a spell. Charm, very, very handy. Mana Bolt, very strong. Offering, incredibly strong. So we're going to take Offering. Right, so that's all sorted. Okay, Thea's turn. We forgot to draw our cards. Okay, so we are on another dungeon. Basically, we can produce 6 range attack at the moment, but we don't have any. Well, we do have this ability. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to play out this and take a white crystal. So that's 2 move. So we'll release this. Whoop. Get a guy. We also place a dragon tomb. And yeah, that's going to be that. Okay, it's a bit better. Right. Still very little of use for us. I guess we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, what do we get here? Oh, Force of Nature. That is such a good card. Yeah, he's going to go... Yeah, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. We are actually at 6, but it doesn't matter. Now, there's 2 cards in the thing. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to throw away Improvisation. Throw away an action card from your hand. Gain an advanced action card from the action card offer to your hand that is the same color. So we're going to take this one here, Blood Ritual. We're then going to cast Blood Ritual for the red mana die. Gain 3 mana tokens of any color. Oh, wait, no, we're not going to do that just yet. And that's going to be that. We are also going to discard the stamina and draw back up to 5. Ah, there it is. Finally. Okay, so. Wait, did I not level him up? Yeah, I think I completely forgot to level him up. Okay, well, we would have taken Peaceful Moment anyway, so it would look something like this. And then we get to level up our skills. I was thinking so much about what was going on with the mod. So the reason why these haven't got any art on them is because they're all in flux. I actually use a document. So this is Exquisite Weaponry. And this one is Logistical Corridor, which is a movement one. I'm going to take Exquisite Weaponry. Okay, so this is where we're up to. For starters, we are going to use Peaceful Moment. So we're going to pay that. That gets us 6 influence, which will get us that card. I'll do this and this. I'll take a green and get a green crystal. Oh, I should have got a red crystal. No, it doesn't matter. Oh, there's 2 reds. Okay, so this guy, he is now going to attempt the dungeon. What you got for us? Flip. Oh, it's another one of these horrible ones. Unlucky. Okay, so we take 2 wounds because we can't block this. But 2 wounds isn't bad. And now we need 8 attack, which is pretty easy for us. So we go, I think we can do this actually. That's a red. That is 4 attack. And we're actually going to do this thing. So we go red, click on it, gain a wound, gain 3 mana tokens of any color, including non-basic, which is amazing. You may pay 1 mana of basic color to gain a crystal of that color. So we're going to get, we need a white crystal, we need a red crystal, and a white. We're going to use the red, we're going to use the white, we're going to get the white as a crystal. And this has given us 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll just play this one sideways for 8. May as well discard this one just for the end of the turn. And he is dead. This is a dungeon, so we do get to roll the die this time. You get an artifact. And we are going to take concentration, the chalice, and he goes up another 4, takes him to 8. So he gets another one of these. Okay, it's the end of his turn. This bloke's go. He's going to do offering. Now this is my errated version of offering. It's the exact same text, it's just worded in a way that I can understand easier. So gain a red crystal to your inventory. You may discard up to 3 non-wound cards from your hand. Gain a crystal to your inventory that matches the color of each discarded card. So we get a red crystal for starters, and then we go 1, 2, 3. So we get a blue and 2 greens. That's the end of that turn. Okay, it's his go. He draws the chalice. He's just going to use it, give himself 2 heals, which also gives him +1 fame for each point of heal. So he gets another 1, 2 fame. And that is the end of that. Okay. Oh, and he also completed that dungeon, so we'll just give it a token. So that's the setup at the moment. Let's just reset the day. So it's now nighttime. We'll just reset the dice. Reset the decks. And we'll just reset the card offers. And we are ready for the next turn. Okie dokie, you blammo. So Willard gets to pick first. Okay, so Willard is here. Oh, there's pretty nice units he could grab at the monastery. I think he's going to take... okay, also, basically, I play friendly mana rules, which means that if at the turn of the night or day, if more than half of the offer is non-standard mana, you re-roll the whole offer. So I'll just re-roll that. Okay. There's no blue or green. Now I'm going to take Mana Search. And I guess he'll take Preparation. Minor chef preparation, which means the turn order has now changed. Just reset the turn order, and we are ready to go. Okay, I'm going to save this game now and upload this, and I will see you guys next time.